Hello whiskey lovers. Okay, so this is now the first week of February. No new developments in my whiskey collection. And last week we tried the Highland Park 12-year-old Viking Honour, at which point I wish I had kept some of my Viking Scars in order to compare the tastes. And shortly after my lamentations on that video, I realised I actually did have some of my Viking Scars left over. So I thought this week we'll just do a little taste comparison. So we'll start with the 10-year-old Viking Scars. And the beauty of this is I'm going to have a couple of whiskies. It's been a very, very rough day, and I would like to give it a shout out to Michelle, Jody, and we did the hard yards right from the beginning, and then Kelly for coming in and giving us a hand. So, to you guys. Alright, so this is the Viking Scars 10-year-old. So, not as 2 years less than the 12-year, obviously. So, alright, so on this one I'm definitely picking up a sherry influence in the nose, with that slight subtle peat that was very similar to the subtlety peat of the Honours that we tried last week. Okay, so the Scars has a nice gingery, peppery sort of taste to it, with hints of orange zest. There's a sweetness to it, which may be some of the sherry influence. And again, it has a much subtle peat. It's not like a smoky scotch, but it's just like a hint just there. It's really quite lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Clean glass. And now we're going to try for the 12-year-old. Okay, so we'll compare this. So this is the Scars, this is the Honour. And as you can see, there's very little difference in the coloration of the whiskey. So typically it should get darker as it matures, but obviously 2 years is not going to make much of a difference. Okay, so this one has a sweetness to it, but it's much more of a creamy, honey sort of sweetness. There's some floral notes, and yeah, there was something there, and you know what it reminds me of? Freshly mowed lawn. It's a very subtle hint of it, so it's like, I suppose, a grassiness to the nose. Okay, so this one is actually less peppery than the Scars. It still has that orange zest-like taste to it, but it has like a floral taste to it as well, with a touch of sweet, and the peat is very subtle through it. Absolutely subtle. I really don't think you'd even notice it if you didn't know it was there, honestly. I'm actually going to might slip Mel a sample and see if she notices. So there you have it, a taste comparison of the Scars and the Honour. Now, as for a personal preference, I have to say they're both very nice. I'm probably going to side with the slightly older one. It is a little bit smoother. But that is not in any way at all dissing the Scars. The Scars is also a much more affordable whiskey, so if you're not a rich man and you just want a nice scotch, you can't go wrong with the Scars. If you've got that little bit of extra, yeah, go on, splash out on the Honour. So, till next week, Sontag.